Got 1,000 hair products and you still got hair problems and you don't know which way to turn. You don't know what you deserve. Let's talk hair. I got what you deserve. Let's talk hair. Let's talk hair. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Talk hair. Let's talk hair. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Let's talk hair.
We live. We live. I had the music going, y'all. I guess I got excited and it wasn't even live. I was like, oh my God, I'm crazy. Happy Sunday. How many of you did virtual church? How many of you got up with your Bible class, got up with your praise, or just got up and just thank God for another day? I know here in Memphis, it's been just a whole lot of, we had a lot of power. Who lost their power? We lost our power for a minute, and then praise God, we got that power back. I mean, it was crazy. But one thing I did learn that, even with your cell phones and all this stuff, honey, I was just fine. I was just fine. So, welcome to Let's Talk Here. I'm your girl, Angela H. Brown, in town, trying to give you a better outlook or perspective uh, on hair. So, Tabby Hall said, Happy Sunday. Tabby, I'm glad you said Happy Sunday because I don't. Do you know what this is? Thank you for my gift that came in the mail. Okay. Tabby Hall is a hairstylist here in Memphis, and she's in the Mississippi area, but she's with Herbalife, and I'm just truly proud of you, Tabby, because I'm watching you just excel, and she's lost all this weight. Go into her page and look at Tabby Hall. She said, "What you say? It was a birthday present." Well, thank you, honey, hunty, because I've been wearing this out. Usually, I use this kind of stuff and I put it uh to the side. She trying to correct me. She promoting herself on my show. She said, Herbalife. Get it right, Angela. Herbalife. Y'all support Tavia. Hmm. I've been putting my, oh Lord, here she go again, honey. I love when my women promote themselves. It do something to me. Because if you don't promote yourself, who gonna promote yourself? You got to go with it. Yes, yes, yes. I got lemons and limes in here. Mm. And I have to put it down. I'm going through multiple bottles of water. My skin feels very good. So Tavia, thank you so much for being in my life. Okay, she said, "Hello, honey, up in there. Hello." So you guys, welcome to Let's Talk Hair. We got a subject today, and it is about hair care products. What to do? I mean, sometimes these hair care products are not working. Amen. And when they're not working, what do you do about that? So I got a photo over. Let me go. What am I supposed to do over here? Now over here, that actually shows how we are concerned about our hair. Put in the chat if you're one of those people who are concerned about your hair. You are in the. You're not just watching this show. We've all had products that did not do us right, whether it was diet pills or whether it was medication to help you get your health back together. It could be anything, but it has been over a period of time where products have failed us. And Tabby said, Amen. Yes, products has failed us. As salon professionals, uh it has been uh I mean, just we try to trust our distributors. I've had people who just over the years just have given up. And Tavia said deserve is working for my clients and myself. Thank you so much for that, because what we need to do is to figure out when products are not working. I'm going to give you the signs when they're not working. And I'm also going to give you the 411 when products is and what to do about it. So Tavia said deserve is working for my clients and myself. And y'all, deserve is working for me too. Because sometimes I like I want you to we're going to take a look at this video in just a second. But what I have learned is that we would not have been in this situation where a lot of people have started losing their hair if we knew how the products should be operating and working. It's just like food. You go and get something that says light sodium or low sodium, and then you compare it to, maybe I'm going to use like the sandwich wrap. There's a sandwich wraps usually come with 350 or 500 and some milligrams of sodium, and we know that's a lot of salt, even though it tastes good. I found one with 85. And so I go with the 85, and sometimes I cut it in half and put a little some over here, put a little some over here, so I can stick with the 85. So what happens is when they say low sodium, sometimes we have to read the back. So we're going to dive in to give you clues on how to read your products, and when they're not working for you, what to do. What to do. And as salon professionals, so this is great for salon professionals as well as for you at home, to understand when products is clearly not doing it for you. I have endured products that um maybe it said this and then it did that. And I'm just like, okay, so what do we do? The first thing we do is research their product. Okay, you need to get the reviews on it, what people are saying about the product, how the product works. My hair care line Deserve is it's a trusted brand, not because I say it, but because I stand behind it. And sometimes we think we're using an African American product, and it has been sold. It has been sold to another race, and that race is not aware that African Americans have so many diverse textures, that one ingredient that should always be in there is a key ingredient that leads up to moisture. We should always have some type of aloe, or we should have some type of sunflower. We should have some type of ingredient that will allow us to retain moisture. We also need, a lot of people going natural. We need key ingredients that don't contain any fillers, fillers that are causing us to really, really block hair growth. Um, Mia Bell says, I just found K18 and it saved my hair. That's really cool, Mia. Mia's on YouTube. And so if it saved it, amen to that. Because sometimes hair care products won't save your hair. But if you're getting something that actually saved your hair, I think that's super for you. Deserve saves hair too. Okay. But Mia found something that was able to save her hair. Mia, did you do the research? Did you or did you just dive in? Did you just start using the product? But You have to do the research to find out, does this product really, really, truly work? Margaret Sharp is my beautiful grandmother. She's got on here. My grandmother, she passed away Christmas Eve, but her legacy lives on. And I mean, she was such a beautiful woman. Nobody could outdress her. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. Um, okay, Lash. But however, we have got to um, make sure that we're actually using the right ingredients. And sometimes when we're using products, or the products may fail us if we don't understand how to use the product, or if the product is really for our texture. So I want you to take a look at this video. Kind of excited about it, you guys, because I just want to show you I need a relaxer like 911. But using concentrated products, I had to get an understanding of my texture. I had to get understanding. Right after this video, I'm gonna tell you something, and we're gonna go back in the day. We're gonna start with the year 1989. Okay, 1989, and we're gonna go back in the day, and we're gonna start there and work our way. Okay.
What you do to my hair? Who knew that looking a mess could feel so good? I like what you do to my hair. Constantly tease it, run your finger through it. Oh, how you do? Now go and mess it up, baby, mess it up, mess it up, mess it up.
We're gonna play it one more time. It was 20 seconds.
What you do to my hair? Who knew that looking a mess could feel so good? I like what you do to my hair. Constantly tease it, run your finger through it. Oh, how you do? Now go and mess it up, baby, mess it up, mess it up, mess it up.
All right, all right, all right. That was my little TikTok. Hey, I'm 51. I'm learning about that stuff, that TikTok. But however, I needed a relaxer. I have not had a relaxer in quite some time. And I'm telling you, when you use concentrated good products, guess what? You don't have to get a relaxer as often as you think you should. Margaret Sharp, my beautiful mom, says, beautiful. Thank you, mommy. I was trying some, honey. I was trying some. And I wanted to, we're getting ready for Valentine's Day. So we're doing promotion. Plus, we got 20% off for Valentine's Day, and you get a free uh, hair and scalp stimulator for Valentine's Day when you make just a generous purchase of less than $39. You get that stimulator that stimulates your scalp. I also did a video about the scalp. I had to, with the stimulator, but I had to go back and redo it because it was a little too seductive. I was enjoying it too much. And I know y'all don't want to see all that, right? So I had to go back and just act professional. Okay. So, but however, let's go back to 1989. And when we think about 1989, that's when I graduated from high school. Perry Brown, better known as Poppy, said, "No, you didn't. No, you want me to show the video when I was using the scalp stimulator, huh? That's what you want." Mm-hmm. So I got you, Poppy. And so I actually had graduated from high school. I started working in the salon. I can say what I want to say now because I was working in there at the age of 15 illegally, and I wasn't supposed to be in there, but I was in there, you know, and I was in there because of the fact I was so I was so excited. I was very sure of what I wanted to do in my career. I knew what I wanted, and I knew my calling. I had no idea that it would bring hair care products, books. Hi, Maurice Oliver. How you doing? I'm waving at you. So I knew that what I wanted, I knew I found out quickly that I wanted to grow hair. I knew that I wanted to do that. But I just needed to find my way. I didn't want to be so cliche. I loved hair and I had hair down my back and I couldn't wait to start cutting on it because I was like, I want to look like a hairstylist, that cuts her hair and everything. Yolanda Rocket is watching. Yolanda, are you on the road? Uh, or are you in Memphis? Are you in Memphis? That's my beautiful sister. I don't know if she's in Memphis or you be safe out there if you're traveling on the road. So, however, uh, and your brother-in-law is teasing you. He's crying, but I don't know where she at. I want to make sure she's safe. But however, I remember back in the day, it was much more attention to um, saving hair. People were when clients came in the salon, they came um, in the salon to just make sure that they were getting everything that they needed. There was we was in there lined up. We ate, we talked, we created relationships. We had a good time back in the day in the salons. I mean, we trusted our hairstylists. Whatever, that's right, Poppy. I did cut my hair. I love a good haircut, but for him, I'm letting some stuff uh, grow. But I remember back in the day, I was more of a mixologist in the salon. So when hair care products is not working, I had to realize that if I had a customer who had um, some stuff going on in the center of her head, or she had uh, whatever she had going on, like if it was a double texture, like if someone was uh, kind of medium fine here and it was more dry and coarse in the back, I would take one, two, three types of shampoos and I mixed some conditioners together. And when I started mixing, I said, well, she has plenty of moisture here, but she needs some extra moisture back there. So if that product wasn't working for me, I began to work that product. And I said, well, they gave me moisture, but this person is thirsty. And I had to do that. Now, back in the day, we did more hot oil treatments. Y'all remember hot oil treatments? Y'all remember that? When people would make sure that you had the moisture. So we did hot oil treatments and different things like that to make sure that our clients had everything that they needed in their hair. Now, we didn't rush doing colors. We made sure that our clients knew, oh, yeah, you need to get a deep rooted conditioner. You need to, we called it a reconstructor conditioner. We said you need some protein in your hair. You lacking protein. And when we put our hands on our hips, that's when the customer knew you are in my chair and that's what you need. If you want this color, you got to do it, baby. You have a double chemical in your hair. So we had to make sure that our products were working. Another thing that we did, we went to the hair shows. We went to educational classes. See, a product working is one thing, but understanding systems and understanding why do that person needs protein. And then we had to understand when you're getting too much protein. See, right now, let me just say this. Let me just say this. Um, what we also have done is that when the natural curve of everybody who wanted to start wearing the hair natural, they assumed that all of the stylists was just wanting to pour the white creamy crack in their head. So what everybody did, they started YouTubing. All of our customers began to YouTube and they said, I want to be on the natural hair journey. Because see, back in the day, what happened was we was unable to, when you did we call it a press and curl. Um, when we did, y'all calling it silk outs now. I want a silk press. Y'all call it silk press. So when we did things like that, when we did the pressing curls, our relaxer customers were irritated. And they was like, oh my gosh, you got a freaking pressing curl up in the chair. We're gonna be here all day. Because we really did not have the regimen, like a system of getting through that hair that needed moisture. Do you know what takes a press and curl long to do? Anybody out there, type in what do you think takes so long to do a press and curl? What is the main problem that prohibits us from just doing it like a regular hairdo? It is the main problem is what? Because I'm about to give it to you. So the main problem is to a press and curl or going natural is that what? What is the main problem? Tavia, thank you, baby. Um, detangling the hair. Detangling the hair because of lack of moisture. It's because there is no moisture in that hair. The the natural hair begins to coil. Coil. You know what coil means? It has its own curl pattern. And if we cannot loosen up that shrinkage a little bit to get the comb through so we can blow it dry, okay? Now I'm gonna tell you a little bit what I did yesterday. I had this young lady, beautiful hair, beautiful hair. But I had done her hair before, so I was up on that game on her hair. I said, she really had gorgeous hair. I'm talking about beautiful, gorgeous hair, long down her back. She's a biracial young lady, and she, uh, I mean, I had zero issues with her hair because I learned, and you have to, as professionals, as everyday people, when you're in your bathrooms, learn from your mistakes. Why do you? I have people that do their hair at home say, "Girl, it takes me so many hours. It takes me," because it takes you those kind of hours because you got used to what you do and you don't research on anything new. So let me see what Tabby Hall says lack of moisture, and clients don't realize it takes more time and treatment processes. Now, when I'm doing natural people, uh, it takes longer to do their hair. Natural people clients, I'm sorry, natural clients may not enjoy or want the price increase, but we're doing a lot. Sometimes I have to, a lot of times I'm hydrating the hair. A lot of times I have to, because the hair wants to snap and break. A lot of that natural hair wants to snap and break. So what I do is I have to um, do some hydration. Now, yesterday I did the young lady's hair, and so the process was I shampooed it and conditioned it. I put the apple cider to kind of detoxify it because I could tell that she had some fillers and a buildup. And then I mixed it with the Silk Milk conditioner because I wanted to detox, but I also want it to not lose its moisture. And while I'm detoxifying the hair and I'm opening up the cuticle layer, I want that moisture to creep in. So when I start to detangle the hair, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. But because we now we'll go to the products. Let's go to the products. The products also had to give me the performance that I was looking for. I'm giving you the mixologist, but also that uh sometimes products after they become very popular, they start eliminating the key ingredients and the measurement and the chemistry of measurement. Like if I'm supposed to get um I'm gonna say 6% of this, but now I'm getting 2%. Is my performance going to be messed up because you have taken out too much of the ingredient that I bought into this brand? Let me know in the chat. Taking out that ingredient. If I have a whole lot of ingredients that have contain alcohol and water all in the front. A lot of my very, 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 very key ingredients is sitting in the back. How am I going to get that? I know if I got too much water, then I'm like, how am I getting the ingredients that I'm going to need for multiple textures? See, I don't push out any product with Deserve unless it can take care of multiple textures. You don't want to just take care, well, it's just going to take care of natural hair, or it's just going to take care of relaxed hair. A lot of products are in their own corners. Have y'all noticed that? A lot of products are in their own corners. Oh, that's for natural. That's relaxed. That's for white folks. That's for black folks. That's for Latinos. That's for everybody like this. It's some segregation going around with hair care products. You believe me? It's going on. Okay, we have Tavia Hall that says it changes the performance of the products. Yes. And sometimes there is another change when they take, remember the key ingredient, but here comes the second one. Sometimes they're adding too much of the butter. And I call the butter the perfumes, the fragrances. See, the way that y'all get hooked on a product is the smell. If the smell is foul or too strong, you don't want it. If the smell is very, very sweet, oh, it smells like flowers and candy, then you just, oh, I'm gonna get that. Sonda said, you get what you pay for. If you go cheaper, you're eliminating the necessary products you need, which will result in lack of moisture and etc. And so I'm gonna leave that up there for a second because that's our third one. Thank you, Sonda, for that. Well said. And contributing that statement right there, when we talked about the key ingredients and things like that. Now the perfumes and all of that, we want our hair to smell good. So sometimes we can ignore if the product is giving us what we need, if it smells good. You got to have a memory of why you actually bought that product. Why did you buy a product anyway? Was your hair shedding? Did you need moisture? Did you need protein? And do you really know when you got protein in your hair? So you got some people say, why use this stuff here? It got protein in. How you know that you had the correct amount of protein? I'm gonna tell you, how you know. See, when you know your texture, you know the behavior of it. You start seeing a difference. You know, it doesn't take a year to get performance. So what we want to talk about now is a lot of products are not working because you, the manufacturer and the wholesaler and the distributor, are just selling pretty much a gimmick. It's cheap. It's a cheap product, but where they spend the money instead of in the product, they spend it on marketing. They get a real beautiful young lady, some biracial, some just, a beautiful African American young lady with gorgeous hair, nice physique, bone structure, and all of that. And they get somebody that looks very well kept. And you like looking at her. She know how to sell the brand. So what happens is you get caught up in the marketing end of it because they know how they have. See, some people can sell a product and they are good at marketing. They know their customer. They know what to say to the customer, and they know how the customer is going to react. So they're really, really up on the genius part of selling the product. They may have had partners that has uh, hundreds and thousands and millions of dollars to pour into their brand. And then when you get the brand, uh, it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing, but you're caught up on the popularity of the product. And because everybody using it, you're going to keep giving it a shot because when we go to the foreign stores or the beauty outlets, I've asked them before, I'm looking for a product that does this, this, or that. What would you suggest? And you know what they say? Everybody buy this product right here. Everybody buy this product. So I get product work. I don't know product work, but everybody buy product. So it's not so much is it working? It's popular. It's pretty. The packaging and everything. What it says that it does, they do uh, a good way of giving you the key ingredients. Some manufacturers can give you within their budgets 2 years that this product is going to be genius. Once they reach their numbers and they got you hooked, then they can take out a lot of ingredients and slow up the ingredients, make the product cheaper, but make the package look expensive. Have you ever bought a product that looks so expensive and you're like, it's beautiful, but I'm not quite getting what I thought I would get out of that product? I mean, anybody, put it in the chat. And I mean, even after this show, we want to share these pages. We want to share this show because we want to start helping people to better understand what they're getting and why they're getting the products that they're getting. I being in this business, I remember, and I know y'all not gonna tell nobody, so I'm gonna tell y'all. I was working for a hair care line. Now you know I don't do names. Come on, I'm not gonna do names. I don't even remember it. For $1 million, I don't remember. But however, um, I was using some top stuff. I was using some I don't know, maybe a Firm and Dudley or something at the time. Um, and so this hair care line was a brand new line. I was on stage, styling hair. The product did not work. I don't care what I did. The girl hair would just lock it and lock it. But for some reason, I knew to bring my own stuff. And they fired me because I got on the mic and I couldn't take it no more. I said, look, this S do not work. I said, I've been back here using Dudley and the Firm. I said, I'm going to tell you. They was like, get off my stage. I was like, I'm going to tell y'all, this stuff don't even work. I said, don't buy none of this crap. I said, because I'm back here working hard on her head. I'm having to put that other stuff on there. I said, none of this mess work. And they was like, you fired. I said, I'm glad I'm fired. I said, y'all going to be fired in a minute because none of this mess work. I said, it's some garbage, so you leave at once. You leave. And I got fired. And I was so glad. And we don't pay you nothing. I said, I don't want you to pay me nothing because you're going to have to pay them lawsuits that's coming. So you keep your money for that. So and they to this day is not around. So I didn't want Deserve healthy hair care, professional hair care product to be a one-hit wonder where 1 minute we're up and the next minute we're down, because you rushing to get something out to get popular, to get sales and things like that. But when hair care products is not working, it's also our fault, just as a consumer, because we have to do the research. And we also have to understand that when we're feeling too much water, we have to understand how, Victoria, we have to also understand when we don't have moisture. When you're using a hair care product, you need to understand what am I what am I using, and how come this is not working? What you want to do is you want to put another brand on it and just see how tough or how resistant your hair is to the product. That's what you want to do. Say, let me see, does it work over here? Or does it, seem like it's kind of different? I've had people who left my brand, Deserve, and returned back to it. I had one person that told me, I've been cheating on you. And I ain't gonna say because this person making millions of dollars and I don't hate on nobody. I thank God because I mean, get your coins, But they said, baby, she can't, her brand cannot touch yours. I mean, for real. And I said, really? I said, well, I don't know anything about that because I stay in my lane. I don't judge anybody else. I stand on their shoulders. I'm just grateful that she even moved forward with a brand. And he said, well, her brand okay, but it just really, it's a lot. And what it is the brand is beautiful. It is beautiful on the bottles and stuff like that. But I'm sure it's something that works. I mean, it can't be that popular and I'm doing nothing. So I'm great. I can just vouch for it just to say I know it does something. But sometimes it's a more of a maintenance brand. So when we're saying products don't work, remember that you need to make sure, are you trying to get a product that is more of a level to treat your hair? And I'm talking to the women and the men because the men are getting balder at the top. Ladies, have y'all seen these men looking good and fine and they bald at the top of their head? Can I bow? I mean, help your man out. Help your husband. I've had clients that said they not gonna help they husband grow their hair because they felt like he gonna start acting funny if he look better. Thank you, Sandra. We see him in the gym. We see them. Thank you, Tabia. We see them all. We see them everywhere, and they're sitting there building the muscles, and they look 80 years old in here, white, black, Latino, African American, and I'd be like, I just don't know how to approach these guys. I'm gonna say, excuse me, see this picture? Let me help you. And then there are some men who don't even care. But the show is just not geared towards that. It's geared towards even the woman who has been using a product. Make sure, because there's products just like this hair care line Deserve, that there are ways that you're wearing your hair that also plays a part of you losing your hair. Okay. And so some products are not strong enough to help your hair if it's pulling the hair from the root. So you got to read that product to make sure that it can help with your crochets, your sew-ins. I mean, I think for y'all seen me like off and on in the past couple of months. How many of y'all seen me wear a little weave, little clip-ins and stuff? Last Sunday I had hair just blowing. And I got a crook in my neck because I just kept throwing that hair. And I mean, sometimes it changes your character. Have you put some weave in your head and you just wasn't even the same person? You just was all this. And I couldn't wait to take that stuff out because I threw my neck out just thinking I was cute. But however, Tabby Hall says I have so many male product clients. They love Deserve too. They do. Men just not gonna be like you and researching. They're gonna listen to their barbers and their women and their girlfriends and stuff like that, people around them, and they'll try it. So, but however, I know when I put my products, the Deserve products works with Protective Styles. I mean, how many of you all see me put? You see me put the weave in, and then every time y'all see me, my hair look like it's broken or thin or whatever. No, because the products are concentrated. What I do is I make sure that what I'm needing to get works, okay, in my hair. So um I have a new treatment coming out, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna be showing that next week, but I have a new treatment that's coming out, and I'm gonna show you the bottle. I'm gonna do the video and woo woo. We gonna if this next week we cutting up. I'm talking cutting up for real. My main factors have already told me that they are mixing it right now. So it's the shipment. If those bottles make it, they're coming in jars. And so we got new colors and stuff like that. And how Yolanda, how you doing? She said you were cute. Thank you. I appreciate it. But it's nothing like taking weave out and you not no bald headed person. And I didn't have to take the weave out. And you see people take their weave out and they walking around like they play baseball. They got a baseball cap on. They walk around and like they had from the FBI, and stuff. They just walk around like that. You know, don't want nobody to know who they are. Hey, so and so. Hey, go on. Hey. Because they couldn't get in. Their stylist got COVID. They can't even get in on the beauty shop appointment. So they just had and hey, I'll do it. But when I took my weave out, I went to Products at Work, Deserve, and I was able to get what I needed so I can see the public. I have not had a relaxer in my head, a full relaxer, way before Christmas. It's February now. So, and because I'm putting treatments in, I am putting treatments in my hair. I'm detoxifying. I'm doing my new food treatment. I'm doing my protective strand. I had some few strands coming out. I sprayed that stuff up in my head and stop that shed right on the spot. Candace Adams, how you doing? She says, I saw you in your long hair, don't care, looking cute for your birthday. Yes. And I just had a good time for my birthday. But I said, hey, time to get back to work, time to get on your grind, and time to do what you got to do. And I'm able to do that because I'm able to come back and wear my hair. So when I'm able to do that, that's what I do. But sometimes hair care products itself, when we say it don't work, let's go here. People don't read. Can I say it one more time? People don't read. I have had hair care specialists, professionals, or whatever you want to call yourself, because you got their license. Some of us need to come up. I don't know if they got their license from Walgreens or wherever they got it from, but they got it. So, however, I got some hairstylists that I show them, my products and all this stuff. Give them instructions. How it works. I said, what did you do? How I tell you to? No, I had just put it in. I had one, never used my conditioner at all. When you're using a new product, y'all let me know. I mean, y'all just let me know. Do you agree you got to introduce it to the hair? If I put some herbs and seasoning on some chicken, and then I rinse it off, but I don't bake it in. I don't cook it and grill it in. How in the world do you expect a hair care product to work if you don't read the ingredients? A lot of them are losing their customers because of timing. They're not doing it on time. But also, when the subject is when hair products are not working, sometimes you do not know how to work the product. I had a lady, this is true story. This is true story. I had a lady, ATC distributor, Pastor Chisholm, how you doing? He's watching. Sandra said, most definitely you have to follow instructions. Now, I had a lady, she had used my protected strand. Now, that product worked like a fool, but she said she was going to take the product to Anita Matthews, the owner of Elements of Chic Design in Nashville. This was years ago. And I said, well, she knows how to use it, so she don't need even any instructions. So she took the product. She didn't even take it to her. She lied to get the bottle in her hand because we recommend that for the salon professionals. And you, because of the fact that there is a way of spraying it in so you don't cough, and we spray and we go down because there's aminocytosine in it. It is plant-based, it's formaldehyde free. Uh, but we make sure so if you have sinus, you won't cough. And so, because sometimes your passage is open and those particles may trigger just a sneeze or so. So we say protect your client, dampen the hair and comb through 1/4 partings. So this young lady, I mean, I'm telling you, she probably, I mean, this is like, I just started, distributing these products and making these products and all this. I mean, I'm like fresh out the, I mean, it was my, I think it might have been my first year, with Deserve. First or second, but it was brand new. And so she's from, I'm gonna say California somewhere. And so she said, uh, uh, hello, my name, I'm gonna call her Cynthia. My name is Cynthia. I use that protection strand on here. Your product line don't work. And I said, okay, calm down. What did you get? I met you at such and such, and I had paper. I said, oh, you're the young lady who's supposed to take it to Anita. I said, so you took it to Anita and the product didn't work? Well, now I use it myself. I said, so you used it, but you had no clue how you supposed to use it. That product that she used, because she overused it, if she had rinsed it out with warm water, she would have had a lot of body in her hair because only so much could go in her cuticle. And once it closed the cuticle, then the product was going to sit on top and it was going to make it kind of stiff and hard. So she said, well, no, I didn't do that. So you tried to get through your hair. I said it was probably stiff and hard because you overused the product because you were supposed to take it to her. She knew how to use the product. I said, that's a professional product that you take to your stylist. I said, but you didn't do that. I said, I'm going to tell you what I want you to do. I said, I'm going to give you your money back, baby. And I want you to get that bottle. I want to get it out your hand with your unprofessional self. And I said, because I just hit the market. And what I don't need is somebody who don't read to take my product, misuse it, and take their little country self on social media and say that product don't work with your country self. And okay, say all that, but I felt it. Okay. So she sent it back and then she act like we're gonna be friends. I had flu out. Boo. Call your friend. Bye-bye. So I had to learn early that make sure that you be careful about putting it in the wrong hands. And it was salon professionals that didn't read and they was spraying that stuff all over the place, folks. I was like, are you telling them, did you read the cup? And then so we came out with a better one that eliminated that kind of cough because people just don't read. So that's the key thing that I wanted to, to let you know. Like Mama said, I'm crazy, too funny. And so Candace Adams says, you are right. Most people do not read. Reading is fundamental. Yes, you got to read just to get understanding. I've messed up so many times. You can pre-email somebody with some crazy stuff and you didn't really read, and they gave you the answer before you even, if you had read. So that's pretty much any questions so far, because I want y'all to get that understanding. And then while anybody's texting in about, because what is going on now is people are collecting so many products at their home and their salon. I know one salon owner, when I go in the shop, She has collected so many products. How can she know what works? It is she's selling pickles and pig feed and all this stuff, 1989 back in the day crap, and her salon just look like it's just, I mean, in a time war. And she got so many products. She goes to shows. She does that. She the sweetest person I know. But she just has so many products. And you can be overwhelmed and confused about what really worked if you got so many things and then negative. You can also speak negativity over stuff. She'll say, I use that, but it really didn't do nothing because you're not really giving that product a chance of understanding how the product work. It might can work if you understood how it worked, but you want it to be abracadabra without reading. So you're gonna have to read. Thank you, Sunday. You know I'm crazy, but you just I'm trying to drive it home. So using the right products and just being able to see it work. So we're gonna show you the video one more time when products do work.
What you do to my hair? Who knew that looking a mess could feel so good? I like what you do to my hair. Constantly tease it, run your finger through it. Oh, how you do? Now go and mess it up, baby, mess it up, mess it up, mess it up. What you do to my hair? Who knew that looking a mess could feel so good? I like what you do to my hair. Constantly tease it, run your finger through it. Oh, how you do? Now go and mess it up, baby, mess it up, mess it up, mess it up.
Cool beans. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Well, if there's not any questions, we're going to do the part where we're doing giveaways. And in the giveaway, I want you to give us hurry up. Give us actually what are some of the three key things why products are not working. Give me, thank you, Pop. Give me the key three things why the product why products are not working. Give me the key things. Anything, anybody? Anybody know the key key things where why products do not work? And I see Maurice, Yolanda Rocket, Deborah Burrows, Victoria, Candace, Theodore. And if you want me to see your comments, I'm watching over here, but if you want me to see your comments, go over there to Deserve Healthy Hair. And Tabby said, give the three key things why products are not working. 3, not using the products properly. That's 1, but you got to type in all 3. Yolanda said because they don't read the label, you don't apply properly. That's I need three things. That's correct. You don't read the label. So let me see if somebody Candace has one. Sonda said people don't read, not purchasing products for treatments and necessary products are taken out. Boom, 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 boom. Sonda got it. Candace Adams says 3 key things in products not working: fragrance, cheap products, expensive packaging, and products don't work and don't people are not reading. So we got Sonda and we have Candace as a winner. We have Margaret Sharp. Let's read hers. Don't read directions, use too many others before giving a chance, and use wrong. All right, we have Margaret Sharp, my mom. We got winners. Now, Tavia said Yolanda, where is yours? You're supposed to have yours. Using the products wrong, products for a specific hair condition. And then I think Tavia got up here, not using the products properly, wrong ingredients. Tavia saying using the products wrong for the specific hair ingredients. Tavia, I'm very disappointed in you because how you gonna let Sonda and Candace just explain it like that? And my mom, I mean, you supposed to be rocking with it. Uh, you type that stuff out much better than that. Go back in. We know using the products wrong is one, but uh we talked about fragrance. Candace, don't put it in there. The because the product not working. We got the type just get your typing. Don't and we talked about cheap. Sonda got that. Um don't read, using the products wrong, products for the Pacific. We got that. Wrong ingredients. Let me see what tab we got up here. Not using the proper products properly. And so what you want me to give you a half a bottle of the elixir? Because you don't gave me half this answer. I need you to give me the right answer. We have winners, which is Candace Adams, Margaret Shock, and Sonda Wade Burton. Now, Sonda, you got one package on the way. Who else got? Cecilia has a package on the way. Candace, you have a bottle waiting on you. So now it looks like, and then you left your 4 ounce at the salon. You remember that? And then we got Tabby, I'm gonna get you because you're not typing and you're supposed to be knowing more of this. Now, what we talked about, let's recap. We talked about cheap products, manufacturers using more money on marketing. Then we speak about that. And then we also talked about the fragrance, how and misusing and how to use the product. Now I'm gonna tell you another thing that we did not discuss, but I'm gonna discuss it with you all right now. Is that sometimes products shelf life is a problem. Sometimes that store has had that product so long. Y'all let me know if y'all had some products that didn't work because it was just old. Sometimes you need to put them in the refrigerator if you're not going to use them. And sometimes it's the shelf life of that. Okay. Tavia, I'll see that you typing. I'm waiting on your stuff to come through. If without any further ado, y'all know to congratulate the winners. And I thank y'all. And I really, really want y'all to let them know, even though the onlookers that, they don't say anything, but they support. Thank you, onlookers. We appreciate you. And that's what we're here for. Sonda Wade's applauding. She's applauding because she won. But she would applaud if she did win. Okay. But what we're going to do is we're going to keep it moving with so many show ideas. Candace Adams says, congrats to all the winners. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Victoria Usher, thank you for being a part of watching the show. Deborah Burrows, Yolanda Rocket, Maurice, TC Distributor, Teddy, and all of you. Remember to share this page. Now, another deal, what we want to do is to get some of you to actually, to please, we're now doing paid ads. And we want some of you to show your deserved products and just give us a testimony with a video that has good lighting and that could be 60 seconds long, but just give us your best testimony of what your hair was going through and just encourage people to use this brand. So this is what has been asked of me, and I just know I can trust you all with that to do it. And also what we're going to do is when the videos come in, like if you have a WhatsApp, you can also send it to the WhatsApp, or you can send it to our Facebook, Deserve Healthy Hair Care. And you can send us an email at info@deservehealthyhair.com. Let us know that you have actually sent it in. We would, I mean, we definitely would appreciate it. What happened is when we're actually doing our promotions, it allows people to see our brand, and it allows for people to say, this product is definitely a product that we need to be working with. But reach out to us. Let us know when you have the video, and I'm gonna put right here info at deserve healthy hair.com, and I'll just leave it rolling. So when you actually sit and what we want that video to do, and then we also want to show our gratitude. info@deservehealthyhair.com. We want to show our gratitude. So you give us your address, and we're going to give you some goodies for your videos. But we want quality now, something that we can actually see 60 seconds or less, and just tell us what you love about this brand, because we're trying to speak to the people and continue to grow our company. We don't want to just tell you to do a free video, but because we're going to be there for you. But we want you to show your Deserve products. If you use Deserve, you should have some products. So show your products and put it in the chat. Let me know how many of you are willing to do that. Tabby is going to give. Tabby said, I'm going to get my gift. So, Tabby, you win the game. Okay. So, y'all congratulate Tabby. But show some videos, and just what we'll do is compensate you with our products and or discounts or anything where you make your next purchases. But we definitely want to compensate you where you feel it, where you feel it, where you feel it, where you feel it. So if you want to do anything for Deserve, and you just want this brand to keep thriving and to keep growing, I had to learn. I'm 51 years old, but I had to learn that social media is the biggest influencer. If we're able to get to many more people and outside of our followings, that we're able to do these paid ads and show people about a brand, because this keeps us from having to make cold calls, all these other things where we can pay for these ads and get the word out with you. You are the key people. So let us know. You can how you feel about it, and the ones who just work on it, make it the baddest video that you have, and then I'll get it over to my marketing people, Terry Foster, and we'll get things rolling. But thank you so much. As you know, what we say, that everyone deserves a second chance at healthy hair, and I appreciate just you rocking with us, and that you following us. God bless you. Happy Sunday. Congratulations to all the winners. Your product's on the way. No more snow out there. So take care and enjoy your day.
So